How's it going, TTC? Just some stuff going around. Tinmanboo made a great video about the Rondo thing, and you notice that guy's changed his name now. He's no longer FRG ROG Network. He's Roger something. Great job changing your name, everybody. Real proud of you. Showing real faith in yourself and confidence in your channel. Good job. Thumbs up. That being said, Tinmanboo poses the challenge to other fan bases. What would your reaction be if you saw one of your fans pissing on your team's colors? And my reaction would be utter stunned silence. And also then, that guy's no longer a fan. He's no longer a friend of mine, because that's a fair weather fan. That's somebody who's in it for the shits and giggles of being an Oregon Duck. And all joking aside, Nike's great. Phil Knight, great. Autzen Stadium, new complexes, great. But being a Duck fan, you're always that team out there, not as of late, but years in the past, team out there that, okay, it's cute, they win, they go to the Sun Bowl, they go to the Holiday Bowl, but as of lately now, we're national power. But I'm not saying Oregon's going to be a national power forever. That their teams have peaks and valleys. Every team goes through it. Tennessee had it in the 80s. They don't have it now. Oregon had nothing in the 90s when Washington State ruled the Pac-10. And now Washington has nothing. We've beaten them 7 straight times, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, every team goes through that peaks and valleys. So right now, as a Duck fan, it's really good. But if I were to ever see anybody in the future piss on Duck colors, no longer going to talk to them, no longer a friend of mine, because that's a fair weather fan. That's somebody who's not willing to stick through it. And that would never be me. I bleed green and yellow. You talk to my family members, they get upset with me how crazy I am about Duck games over games that mean nothing. The Tennessee Tech game, I was just going nuts, 63-14. Nice blowout, good win. And then just imagine me on games that matter. When November 3rd comes, I don't want anybody to be in the house. Because, number one, if we win, the house is going to shake. And number two, if we lose, not going to happen. I'm going to be upset, and I'm going to be angry. I'm going to say some words that maybe I shouldn't say. But as a fan, you just can't get down. You take the good with the bad. If you're willing to stick through it for the good times, new jerseys, new complexes, winning ball games, Rose Bowl champions, you better be ready to stick with it when the shit hits the fan, and maybe you don't win the ball games you think you should. Look at '07. How many people jumped off the bandwagon after Dennis Dixon went down? Man up, Duck fans. How many people jumped off the bandwagon after he was out of the Heisman race, after the fact we were out of the national championship race? Own up, Duck fans. How many fans weren't there? And I'm just saying, I don't know how Next Kobe and all the other Georgia fans out there deal with, I believe it was Magnum who did that, pissed on Georgia. How is he accepted in the world of Georgia? But, man, if I ever saw a Duck, and I kind of had that scenario happen. I have a friend here in Oregon, and he says he's a Duck fan, but really, I question it from all the time now, because ever since the Ducks played Tennessee, he was rooting for Tennessee that day. And he has family in Tennessee, so it's halfway warranted, but the whole year before, go Ducks, wearing Ducks sweatshirts, the 2 games before we played Tennessee, go Ducks, wearing Ducks gear, talking to me about the Ducks, and then all of a sudden I go over to his house and he's got a Tennessee ball hat on. And number one, why do you own a ball hat? Number two, why are you wearing it around me when I got Duck gear on? And number three, why are you wearing it when they play the Ducks? Your home state team, the team you talk about all the time to me. So ever since then, me and his dad always give him crap about switching over just because he thought Tennessee was going to win. And then, ever since then, Duck. And, I mean, he's slowly regaining his fanhood to me, but it's still kind of like, okay, if Oregon ever goes south, he's going to jump on the Vol bandwagon. And we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But if I ever saw somebody do that, that's the lowest of the low right there. Switching, just getting so mad that you can't control yourself and have to pee on your team's colors. I've been angry. I was angry after we lost USC because Chip Kelly was an idiot that day and didn't learn to take a timeout. But did I piss on my own team's colors? Did I burn a flag? Did I burn the jersey? Did I burn a visor? No. I stuck with it, and we went and won the Rose Bowl. How many fans jumped off the bandwagon after we lost to SC, after we weren't going to go to the national championship? And honestly, guys, were we really going to jump Bama? Were we really going to jump Bama? I don't think so. Okay? They're Alabama. We're Oregon. Okay. Just settle that right now. But great argument, guys. I just love being in the TTC. I was thinking about joining the NFL TTC earlier in the week, but I don't think I could handle it. You guys throw down. And I have enough going on my hands with this college TTC, so maybe in a year or two I'll join the NFL TTC. I'm not a huge diehard Seahawks fan. I don't think I'd have the passion enough to keep the videos going, but I'll do anything for my Ducks, and I love my Ducks. Can't wait till the game this Saturday against Arizona. Everybody's making it out a bigger game than I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a rout. I don't think their defense can keep up with us, as is most of the nation's defense. Right now, the only three defenses I can see that possibly could slow us down is Bama, LSU, and Florida State. And we're probably going to face one of those three teams in the national championship. So, if, that would be exciting to see. The Florida State game, I think, would be really nice because they have a sick offense with E.J. Manuel. Bama's just Bama, and LSU, I think, is overrated right now. I don't think they're going to make it. I think they're going to get beat by Bama. So that knocks them out. But really, it's just going to be exciting to see how it's shaping up to be a great year for some teams. And Florida State's got a game this week, and they're going to prove how good they are against a very explosive, very similar to Oregon's offense with Sammy Watkins. They also got a good quarterback at Clemson. So really, that's going to prove a lot on their defense if they can handle that fast-paced Clemson team. Anyway, this video is already too long. Didn't want to make it this long. But Oregon fans, you can't jump off the bandwagon. You have to take the good with the bad. And if you're willing to stick around for Rose Bowl champs, you got to stick around for Sun Bowl champs if that ever comes again. I don't think it's coming anytime soon, but you never know. Go Ducks.